What's up? So, I got this battle today versus Deltre, and I had it last night, and I paused it on the first turn so you guys can see the little things. I've been changing around this team a lot, and just trying defoggers, um, and then when I end up finishing it, it's only one poke different from the team. So, to tell you, it's a little bit of defensive invested Rotom. What I mean by that is, it has, I don't know how to explain it over talking. I'm going to make a moveset video for it because it's pretty interesting, and if you saw it over like Pastebin, you'd probably think some noob randomly made it, but I actually think it's quite a work of art and can do some work, and I feel like it could be popularized. Anyways, it's specially defensive Togetic, which does work. I love the typing so much because it takes it just counters so many things that I didn't know it countered. Like, it's crazy. So, um, it actually doesn't do very well against many things on this team, looking at it. And just to let you know, this is a very hacksy, but I don't even know. It's just a really hacksy game. But it was pretty close, to say the least. So, first turn, he leads off with this. I battled him before, and he normally leads off with Archeops, but he predicted me to lead off with that guy this time and try to get some effect spore, I guess, and being the physical wall. He misses the sleep powder, and then I go I miss the air slash when he switches, but it doesn't matter that much because it's a resisted hit. I go for it just to see what he's going to go for and just to get some damage. So as you can see, the 21% might have not mattered too much. It actually would have made it so I could have volt switched right here, but I actually decided to go for the air slash just because I didn't want to switch out and have something else get knocked off or something. And here I decided to volt switch thinking I'd be slower. If not, I could just go into like Togetic and go into my Liepard. Now here I guess I could have just knocked off. I wasn't confident that it would kill because it could have been max HP, max defense. But now that I think about it, he had speed, so that was a bad play on my part. I think I did just I did just go for the knockoff. What am I talking about? So I don't know what I'm talking about, but he goes for the poison on the switch. I kind of predicted the Thunder Wave, but it doesn't really matter. And he predicts me to go for the Pain Split. Brings this in. I know I can kill it with a Volt Switch, and he knows that too, so he just goes to the Sucker Punch. And I believe I just go into my Persian, yes. And he still has Vileplume around and this thing, which is very annoying, but now that is knockoff, so it's not as bad. I'm going to go for the Fake Out and not get the hacks, luckily, and go for the U-turn and get the sleep. I remember that. Because I can't use Persian for the rest of the game. Earlier, I mean, kind of a spoiler, but at the same time, like, I'm not really gonna get 2 turns to wake up, look at his team. Anything could like take me on or use me as setup fodder, and I take a knockoff and then go for the Dazzling Gleam for, I mean, not a lot of damage because I have no special attack, but still, it is a Dazzling Gleam which gets about half with the poison off, so that's awesome for me. I'm letting my Togetic in to die. Yeah, I bring in my Persian and to force him out, and he goes into this as I just U-turn out. I knew he was going to switch, so I went for the U-turn. It could have been risky if he stayed in, but I did not think he would risk it, which he didn't. I go for the Fake Out double-edge combination, take out the Mesprit, and this is on fast. I guess I could have slowed this down. Now I will, because I'm realizing that I'm talking super freaking quick here. He misses the Play Rough, which does actually matter, because as you can see, I just stayed in to go for another one, and so that kind of sucks for him, but my Kangaskhan is at low health, but as you can see, the Togetic did a very, very good job of keeping rocks off the field. They were set up, and he just took them off. So that's great. I go into Persian, basically as fodder. I'm not going to get 2 turns to wake up unless he plays wrong. And Zangoose actually gets faint, which is something you might want to look into. It is significantly weaker, but yeah, and I Pursuit Trap him there. I guess I could have done it the first time, but I did it that time and it worked out for me. So I go for the knockoff, get a crit, and the paralysis. So it's like hacks on both sides because now I can't even like use Liepard. I tried to go for the Encore right there, so he couldn't Moonlight, but I got paralyzed. And then I have to paralyze or Encore him into Moonlight, and I do believe I U-turn out as he switches. I'm not sure if I get it or not. So I'm going to U-turn out and probably go into Kangaskhan. Yeah, so I do go into my Kangaskhan, and he goes into his Vileplume to take me on, and I'm just going to go for the Fake Out double-edge combination, but Unfortunately, it's not going to be doing enough to my liking, and I know he's just going to be able to take me out easily. So I'm just going to fodder Liepard and then going to bring in Rotom because I'm not able to switch in many more times, and I'm just going to go for the Air Slash. And I get a flinch. Look at that. I completely forgot about that. So that really sucks. And I'm just able to take him out just like that. So he has Archeops, and I forget how this played out. Oh yes, I do remember. So I played this extremely wrong. I was going to see if he had Acro or not, and I'm almost sure that Acrobatics can't kill Sawk from 100 HP with Defeatist, so I should have gone for the Fake Out, and then after this, gone for the Sucker Punch, so he would have been in Defeatist or Defeatist or whatever. I don't know, but as you can see, I just switch in Sawk as a fodder, thinking Fake Out plus Sucker Punch would take him out, but now looking back, that was very, very silly of me, and Fake Out, and obviously that's enough. That's not enough for Sucker Punch to do, like, anywhere near enough. Okay, it is kind of close, but so that was a really close right down to the wire of the last end game plays, and I hope you enjoyed that. Definitely gonna make a set video on this. You will see me showing off Togetic in live. If you want a defogger, I highly recommend Togetic. Not only is it a defogger, it has a stab fairy for the what I've found to be a Spirit Tom counter, except for Calm Mind. But if you have a Liepard like me, you can just slow. Well, actually, I'm not slower than that. I might want to think into that. But I can baton pass out and go into Liepard or just about anything else. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you later.